Hey guys, Get Leveled here, and today we have a collaboration video. Basically, I wanted to take a bunch of similar content creators, stream gurus, coaches, etc., sit them down and ask them the exact same question to see how they would respond. The entire experience went super well, and this is kind of like a test run for me with collaborations as I am working on that streamer podcast. But in today's video, the goal is to answer the question, what is the best quality a streamer can have? And our very special guests are HeyShadyLady, which is an awesome content creator here on YouTube, but also on Twitch. She's also on Twitter, on Instagram. I will put links in the description to all that. And then we have Trui, whom you might recognize from our Roadmap to Success series. Don't worry, part 3 is coming out soon. Trui is also an awesome content creator who makes content to help other content creators, just like I do. Links will also be in the description, but right now a little message from our sponsor and then we can start. This portion of the video is sponsored by Owned. Owned is your one-stop shop for customizing your live stream. They have a wide variety of customizable products, from your logo, your banner, your offline image, your animated overlays, your sub emotes, your loyalty points, subscriber badges, everything from start to finish. When checking out their complete packages, right here you will find the interactive showcase. So if you want to know what the donation alert within the pack would look like, just click on it. And there you go. Then you have all the options: animated overlay, webcam overlay, which, look at that, they even considered people who use green screens. They also provide gaming mascots and an avatar maker, but I'll let you guys figure that out. All you have to do is go to own.gg/getlevel. That's OWN3D.gg/getlevel. What is the most important quality a streamer should or / could have, but for you, you know, as a viewer, I would say? Well, you can respond as a streamer too, but yeah.
Leadership, period. And you need to be confident as a leader in order to be a successful content creator. I've said this also recently. This is a big talking point of mine now, but if you are not capable of standing up and letting people follow you and leading them confidently, whether it's into a video game or it's into a sponsorship or it's whatever it is, you have to have strong leadership skills. And I think that over time, the larger you grow on the platform, that's the biggest, is I think the phrase litmus test, that's the biggest test of long-term sustainability as a content creator or an influencer, is how well you can lead. Because another thing that about leadership and like maybe a poor leader is you're easily influenced and changed by your audience. And I could give an example as far as like media goes. I think we can all think of a television show. Netflix is particularly guilty of this, where the first season will go really, really amazingly, and it's this crazy amazing concept, and by the second season the fans are all like, oh my god, we love this, but can you make this character do this, can you make this character do that? And the second season you see a couple little like fan, you know, we've given this lip to the fans here, this is awesome. And by the third and the fourth season it's just completely overrun with the fans' wants and demands, and it's lost the vision of the original season. And for me, I've usually dropped out by the third season because I'm like, this kind of sucks now. And I think that same concept can be applied to us as content creators. You start out and this is for me, and I personal example, but I started out streaming Stardew Valley, and within a month or two, I was playing Outlast, BioShock, Dark Souls, all of these games that are not really the games that I would have chosen to play, but it was demanded by the people, asked of me by the people that watched me. And I gave in to those demands. And a year or two later, I realized how far off of my own course I'd gotten because I was just giving in to needs of others. And I pulled myself back, and here I am years later, finally coming back into my sandbox niche, what I actually enjoyed doing, what I played as a 6-year-old, like the same stuff that I've been doing my whole life. So I do think that if you are able, I feel like I would have been a lot farther in my career now if I had not yielded to fan demanded. Obviously, like give and take here and there. I think that's a good community as well. But in general, keeping your hands on the steering wheel and not letting a bunch of other people grab it and try and push you in all of these different directions.
The school bus.
Yeah.
Being a bus driver of that school bus.
Literally, yeah. And you got a bunch of rowdy kids back here, and you got to keep them all, you know, like have fun and, you know, you don't want silent bus where everyone's just like going to detention or whatever, but you've got to stay focused and you've got to keep everyone moving forward. So I think that the biggest skill for me has been leadership. That's been the one that has, by the end of it, by looking back 5 years down, it's like, this is the one that has served me the most.
That is an awesome answer. That is great. Like, I never even thought about it like that, but I mean, I kind of paraphrase it saying that, you know, it's your show. So you need to make it very, very clear what type of community you want to grow, what type of, not necessarily what type of viewer that you want, but what goes down in your stream is what goes down in your stream, and you're the one directing it. Basically, they don't get to go off the deep end and start doing things that you're not cool with, basically. So it is something that I also learned with my career in streaming. I'm not a confrontational person. Not before, basically. Now I am. Now I definitely am. I'm even called arrogant, which I love because it's true. I'm totally arrogant now. But I wasn't like that before streaming. I really wasn't. I was really this calm dude who would agree to everything just to avoid confronting anyone. But now, even if someone says hello funny, I will call them out on the spot. I get even I get even mean sometimes. I get mean, and I'm very strict and very firm. Even though my chat, I will finish pretty much yelling at someone in my chat, and then someone else will be like, I love the positivity and how awesome you're always. I'm like, what? I just screamed at someone.
But I think those things you're describing are leadership qualities. Firm but flexible. Like, you bend, but only so far, and you know what you stand for, and you know what you're willing to accept. And I think some of that stuff is you learn it over time. You learn through experience what you're willing to stand for, boundaries and stuff like that. But being willing to kick that slightly racist person out instead of allowing them to stick around, or that slightly rude or kind of derogatory, instead of tolerating it, you are firmly declaring what the space is. And in some ways, this arrogance there's a fine line between arrogance and confidence, and some people view confidence as arrogance, and typically I would say those people are not confident in themselves and they're projecting onto it. Not to say that you personally aren't capable of being arrogant, or I'm not arrogant sometimes, but I do think that sometimes that's just an intimidation thing, and they're like, wow, this person really knows what they stand for, so I hate them for that. Yeah.
I think I'm definitely both. I'm confident and definitely arrogant, but I became arrogant because it felt like I didn't have I'm happy that I'm like that, really, because the other way would be horrible. It's either I'm this guy, arrogant, confident and everything, or I go back to, being the old me and everyone would walk on me, basically. So I'd rather, run this ship the way that I want, and things never go any other way than my way, as long as I'm in charge, basically. Mm-hmm. In your opinion, what is the most important quality that a streamer should have? And that is your opinion, as in you as a viewer, or also as a streamer. You can give your opinion too. But
being able to form questions for people, asking the right questions at the right time, because questions can get a conversation rolling. And if you can get that conversation rolling, you can get somebody interested in you and just the relationship between you. And I think that's way, way more important than the games you play. So if you're really bad at a game, that doesn't matter. But if you're really bad to talking to people, that is something that's going to hurt you.
Absolutely. And I want to, let people, I don't want people are going to hear this and be discouraged, but that is something that you can work on, right? Mm-hmm. That is something that you can improve. Yeah. And improving your stream is a discussion that I've been having a lot recently. Improving your stream doesn't mean you have to play a part, doesn't mean you have to be an actor. It means genuinely, if you watch your VOD and you suck at conversations, or you suck at looking good while you're streaming, you improve those things not to play a part, but you're actually improving yourself as a human being.
You don't have to be good at it the first stream. I have a lot of people that think that I'm just not going to stream because I'm not good at it. Yeah, just start it, just try. And the first person who comes to your chat, try and ask them a question. They answer it. You're going to talk a little bit about their answer. Try and ask a new question, and just try and practice on that, and you're going to get better at it.
Absolutely. I have this video called how to talk to chat or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I got a couple of comments that were like, oh, why would you make a 10-minute video on how to talk? Just talk, lol. And I have people in my DMs asking me, what do you say? What do you talk about? And I realize there's people who are, socially awkward. This is Twitch after all, there's all types of people. So socially awkward people. Yeah. And I do not want to tell people, oh, maybe Twitch is not for you. Twitch is not for you if you refuse to improve on yourself, basically, but we all have a brain, a streamer brain, and we all have the capacity to improve. So yeah, if you can't hold on, exactly, you know it. And if you can't hold a conversation, or if you're bad at it, if someone says hi in chat and you just answer hi and then you go back to the game, you can improve that. You can. Yeah. In my video, I gave a bunch of techniques that I use to keep conversations flowing, basically, to make sure that my chat is never dead, because I am, first of all, if I have 0 viewers and my chat is no one is talking, I will start talking about something that I know people will want to give their input on. And you talk about music, people will want to give their input on, anime, TV, just common popular culture, things that people usually have an opinion on. If you have a controversial taste about something, like I really enjoy Star Wars, what was it? Rogue?
I've never watched Star Wars. That always gets people.
See? Exactly. See, right there. Right. I'm shocked right now. I want to talk to you about that right now. You see, like if I go to a stream and even if I want to lurk and I hear you say that, I will get my keyboard, I will get up, I will drink some coffee and start telling you what's wrong with you. But this is a good conversation starter, you should actually never watch Star Wars, so you can keep on using that.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I haven't watched it, actually. Like, I have people talking to me as well, and they're saying like, but I'm an introvert, and like that holding me back. And I'm like, I'm an introvert. I'm socially awkward. But I'm still here doing it because I feel socially awkward and I want to get better at it. I want to get better at making those conversations with people. And this is my comfort zone because I'm just here in my own room in front of my camera. This is the way to learn to get less socially awkward.
Absolutely. It's like if you improve yourself as an entertainer, as a streamer, you're improving yourself. Period. You're really like you're being a better human being for it, and Twitch can help you with that. When I used to do IRL streams, I used to be super shy in public. I was walking around with a selfie stick and it was the most awkward thing for me. And I was so scared of being loud. Everyone that looked at me, every time I looked around and like someone was looking at me, I felt horrible.
I'm just a streamer. Don't mind me.
But I kept doing it and I watched my VODs and I'm like, wow, I'm out in public. There's a lot of noise and I'm also being quiet. That's not good. I need to be louder. And I even come up with techniques to help me improve those little things. Something I realized is that if I have earbuds really plugged into my ears, then I can't really hear what's going on around me. And it forces me to speak louder, basically. And then I rewatch my VOD and I'm like, okay, really, really, really close to it. And now I can just walk around Paris with a selfie stick and being like obnoxiously loud. Well, not now, especially not now. Well, not after 6 p.m. But but now I can I see my latest IRL VODs and stuff like that, and I look comfortable. And when I see myself like that, I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm like, wow, there's really a progress. You can see the progress, and it helps you in general.
And even if you're gonna do something else, right? If you're gonna do something that has nothing to do with content creation, you've learned how to speak more clearly. You've learned how to speak more with your hand, because I literally didn't do that ever. But even if it's like underneath the screen, if it's not actually inside the shot, I'm still doing it just because it feels like I'm more speaking. I'm more there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm showing more emotion. Like if you pause like a video of mine anywhere, I will make a weird face.
Me too. I'm always
speaking like that.
Yeah, I'm always making fun of myself when I'm editing my videos. I have weird faces. I'm like, why do I? But it is true. It actually helps you with, well, in real life, you're less awkward, but it helps you learn how to manage conversations, because you're constantly exposed to people in general in your chat, right? And you're exposed to different kinds of people from all over the world and stuff like that. So an example, for example, is that you don't get confronted you don't confront like trolls in real life that often. So when you start streaming, you actually don't know your own boundaries, right? You don't know. There's a lot of things that streaming will teach you about yourself. And for example, I never confronted, and I'm not a confrontational person, right? But after streaming for a couple months, I realized, okay, I need to change. I need to stop letting people walk all over me. And now my chat calls me sassy because I really don't let anything slide. I really don't like people be obnoxious.
You got like all the way in on that. So then it's also like, dude, come on. Just don't be like that.
I call people out on the spot, like immediately. If they say hi wrong, like, I will tell them.
In your chat, I'm like, wait, why did the person not leave? Just start telling how great you are. Wait, what? Like, they just said something. You said, that's cool. And they're like, okay.
No, it's true though. Like I used to want to, like, the idea of wanting to please your audience when you're starting out, because you need to please the audience in order to have an audience, right? In a certain sense, but you don't need to demolish your own personality in order to please. You're not a servant, basically. You're an entertainer. You need to withhold your charisma and your presence and let people know you are running the show. So this is one of the things that I'm the most proud of when it comes to my evolution as a streamer is how I'm able to call out people and to establish order in my stream. I make it very clear that, hey, this is not the stream for you if you're going to be obnoxious in chat. This is not a stream where you can come in and self-advertise or you can spam stuff. I give a clear idea of what type of community that I'm trying to build. And I feel like this will help me in the future because often, we hear, oh, I really can't help. I really can't control what my community does. I think it starts in the beginning, basically. I think it starts right in the beginning.
The first rule you have, if that's a toxic person, ban them.
Absolutely.
Like if there's new people coming in and there's just one person in your chat and they're just toxic the whole time, they're going to leave. So better just ban that one person and let those new people come in.
We will hear stuff like, oh, I converted this troll into a follower. And that's not a good thing. No. It just means that you're subconsciously, you're building a community of trolls. Yeah. And then one day they will troll someone else and it will be on your behalf. And then you'll be on that position where like, I can't control but you can. You allowed them to be there. Yeah. I had someone raid me once and one of their viewers was being super obnoxious. And I don't care. I don't mind because I can handle it, right? And I told that person, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to ban that person from your stream because they're a streamer too, right?
Yeah.
And they refused. They said no. And I was like, I don't get it. This person just embarrassed you in front of me and my whole community. No one in my community will want to even follow you now because they think that you are just a bunch of trolls. So as a gesture of learning from your mistakes, ban that guy. And I don't know if it was a donator, I don't know if it was a sub or something like that. He didn't.
Yeah, I had this one guy and he donated money, right, like quite often, but he refused to speak English in my chat. And my English chat is my English chat, and it's just not nice to whisper in a different language. Like I want everybody to be part of the community, so like you speak English in my chat. I've got a second Dutch chat. If you want to talk Dutch to me, go there, do your thing. But we just speak English here because I don't want anybody to feel like they're not part of the community. And that person kept just speaking Dutch because they thought, like, if I just donate money, it's okay. Yeah. And I just had to ban them. And they were like, why did you ban me? Well, I warned you like 3 times and now it's over. It's over. It's over.
Yeah. Moral of the story is that if you allow yourself to improve yourself as an entertainer, most likely it will help you in real life, basically. And I wish I saw more motivation when it comes to self-improvement in the small streamer community. All right, thank you so much for watching this edited segment of the collaboration. It was amazing. With HeyShadyLady, I believe we talked for like 2 hours and a half. With Trui, we have more than an hour of footage. There's so much footage to go that I really am thinking about this whole podcast thing, and I'm learning how to set it up in order to, you know, do more of those collabs because they're very interesting. It's awesome to have the perspective of other content creators or other teachers in this industry. It's great. As I said in the intro, their links will be in the description. Please check them out. Go watch their YouTube video, pop in their Twitch chat, follow them on Twitter, and let them know I sent you. By the way, if you're a live streamer still looking for dope overlays to make your Twitch channel look good, you can check out the link in the description. Again, you can go to gumroad.com/getlevel. A bunch of them are free and the rest is absolutely affordable. Let me know about what you think in the comment section below. And top right, YouTube will show you what you should be watching next. At the bottom of it, you will see my most recent video, so check it out. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was so much fun making it, and there's so much more to come. And I will see you guys next time. Go out there, make me proud, get level out.